Imagine stepping into a place where the air is thick with history, where echoes of the past still resonate in the present. In the United States, the lingering spirits of those who have walked the earth before us draw thrill-seekers, historians, and the merely curious. From the chilling tales of spectral soldiers at Gettysburg to the ghostly piano music at the Stanley Hotel, these haunted locations promise spine-tingling experiences that go beyond mere ghost stories. Guys, this isn't some Scooby-Doo cartoon. We're talking real hauntings, the kind that send chills down your spine and make you question everything. We're diving headfirst into the heart of darkness, exploring the stories, the evidence, and the raw energy that lingers within these haunted walls. Join us as we explore the 10 most haunted places in America, uncovering the chilling details of their eerie encounters and spectral residents. We're bringing the heat, guys, so buckle up. Our first stop takes us to the heart of the Rocky Mountains, to a grand hotel that inspired one of the most terrifying horror novels ever written, the Stanley Hotel. This place is like a magnet for the paranormal. People have reported seeing the ghostly apparitions of the hotel's original owners, F.O. Stanley and his wife Flora. But the real epicenter of paranormal activity is room 217. Stephen King stayed there, and it birthed the Overlook Hotel in The Shining. Guests have reported luggage being unpacked, lights flickering, and an overall feeling of being watched. The energy in room 217 is so palpable that even skeptics have walked away with goosebumps. From the chilling mountainside, we shift gears to Gettysburg battlefield. This is not just a historical landmark, it's a graveyard, where the echoes of war still reverberate through the trees. Many believe that the spirits of fallen soldiers still roam the fields.
Visitors have reported seeing phantom soldiers marching and the ghostly glow of campfires flickering in the distance. Imagine walking through those fields, hearing the deafening roar of cannon fire.
Our next stop takes us to the heart of the French Quarter in New Orleans, a city that pulsates with life, death, and everything in between. The Bourbon-Orléans Hotel, with its elegant balconies and wrought iron accents, might seem like a romantic getaway, but beneath the surface lies a history steeped in tragedy and mystery.
Guests have reported seeing the ghostly apparitions of Confederate soldiers pacing the hallways, their faces etched with the horrors of war. There are stories of children who perished in a fire that once ravaged the building, their laughter echoing through the halls, a chilling reminder of the tragedy that unfolded within these walls. But the most intriguing spirit is said to be that of a young woman named Leah, a dancer who fell in love with a wealthy suitor. Guests have reported seeing a woman in a flowing white gown dancing in the ballroom, her movements graceful and melancholic.
Chapter 4. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, where madness still lingers. This next location is not for the faint of heart. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia stands as a chilling reminder of the dark history of mental health treatment.
This imposing Gothic structure housed thousands of patients over the years, many of whom endured horrific conditions and experimental treatments. The energy here is palpable, oppressive, like a weight pressing down on your chest. Visitors and staff have reported hearing disembodied voices, screams echoing down the empty corridors, and the chilling laughter of patients long gone. The most haunted area of the asylum is said to be Ward 4. This is where the most severe cases were kept, and it's where the most disturbing paranormal activity has been reported. People have claimed to have been scratched, pushed, and even possessed by unseen entities.
The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum is a place where the line between sanity and madness blurs, where the echoes of suffering and despair continue to haunt the halls. Chapter 5. The Lizzie Borden House. Step inside if you dare. Our next stop takes us back in time to a quaint house in Fall River, Massachusetts, a place forever linked to one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in American history, the Lizzie Borden House.
This is where, in 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were brutally murdered with an axe. Their daughter Lizzie was the prime suspect, but she was acquitted at trial. The house has remained virtually untouched since that fateful day, a macabre time capsule frozen in the moments after the gruesome murders.
Visitors have reported feeling a sense of dread, of being watched, and of an overwhelming sadness that permeates the entire house.
Many believe that the spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden still linger in the house, seeking justice for their untimely demise.
Chapter 6. Myrtle's Plantation, where secrets bloom in the shadows. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, shrouded in Spanish moss, lies Myrtle's Plantation. This former indigo plantation is one of the most haunted places in America, with a history as dark as the ancient oaks around the property.
The legend of Chloe, a slave who poisoned a birthday cake, killing the owner's wife and daughters, haunts the plantation. Chloe's spirit is said to wander the plantation, and visitors report seeing her reflection in antique mirrors.
Chapter 7.
Our next destination takes us to San Jose, California, to a sprawling Victorian mansion that seems to defy logic and reason, the Winchester Mystery House.
This architectural marvel, with its twisting hallways, staircases leading nowhere, and doors that open to blank walls, was built by Sarah Winchester, the heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune.
Sarah believed that she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, and she built the house as a way to appease them, to confuse them, and to prevent them from finding her.
The result is a labyrinthine structure of over 160 rooms, each one filled with strange and unexplained features.
The Winchester Mystery House is a paranormal investigator's dream, and our team was eager to delve into its mysteries.
We set up our equipment in the house's many rooms, hoping to capture evidence of the spirits that are said to roam its halls.
Our journey into the heart of darkness now takes us to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to one of the most notorious prisons in American history, Eastern State Penitentiary. This imposing Gothic fortress once housed some of the country's most hardened criminals, and its walls have borne witness to countless acts of violence, despair, and madness. Now abandoned and crumbling, Eastern State Penitentiary has become a breeding ground for paranormal activity. Visitors and staff have reported hearing disembodied voices, cell doors slamming shut on their own, and shadowy figures lurking in the cell blocks. Some have even claimed to have been touched, scratched, or pushed by unseen entities.
Our team spent a terrifying night locked down inside Eastern State Penitentiary, and we quickly learned why this place is considered to be one of the most haunted prisons in the world. The energy inside was palpable, oppressive, like a weight bearing down on our chests. We could feel the anger, the despair, the madness that still clung to the walls.
Our next stop takes us deep into the heart of Tennessee, to a place shrouded in legend and folklore, the Bell Witch Cave. This natural cave, located on a former Native American burial ground, is said to be home to one of the most malevolent entities in American history, the Bell Witch. The legend of the Bell Witch dates back to the early 1800s, when John Bell and his family moved to the area. Shortly after their arrival, they began to experience strange and unexplained phenomena. They heard knocking on the walls, chains dragging across the floor, and disembodied voices whispering their names. The entity responsible for these disturbances became known as the Bell Witch.
The Bell Witch was said to be particularly fond of tormenting John Bell's youngest daughter, Betsy. She would pull her hair, pinch her, and whisper threats in her ear.
Our final destination on our journey into America's most haunted places takes us to St. Augustine, Florida, to the Old Jail Museum. Built in 1891, it was designed to be inescapable, and for many it was their final resting place. The Old Jail Museum is said to be haunted by spirits of former inmates, their souls unable to find peace. Visitors report hearing disembodied voices and seeing shadowy figures.
Our team spent a night inside the Old Jail Museum, and we quickly learned why it's one of the most haunted jails in America. As we journey through these haunted locations, we're reminded that history is not just recorded in books. It lingers in the walls of these sites filled with stories, tragedies, and mysteries. Each ghostly encounter is a bridge connecting past to present, And as visitors tread these haunted grounds, they often leave with a sense of wonder or chills running down their spine. The evidence we captured during our investigations was both compelling and unsettling. We recorded EVPs of disembodied voices, captured strange anomalies on camera, and experienced unexplained phenomena that defied logical explanation. We entered these investigations as skeptics, but we left with a profound respect for the power of the unknown. Whether you're a die-hard believer or a curious skeptic, the lure of the supernatural draws people to explore the unsolved mysteries of America's haunted heritage. So who knows? You might just find a ghostly companion on your next adventure.